And the winter meetings and the holiday season continue from the Dolphin Hotel here in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Yankees Hot Stove continues as well. Good to have you with us. Let's talk about some of the news out there of the day and pitching news regarding the Mets. It looks like they made a play on Bartolo Colon, maybe giving him 2 years pending a physical.
2 years, $20 million, it looks as though is the deal. And that second year, if I were the Mets, would scare me a little bit. But if you look at what Bartolo Colon has been able to do his last 2 years, had a successful 2012, a successful 2013, where he went 18-6 and had a 2.65 ERA. So he's a guy at 40 years old that has still been throwing the ball very well. But you also look at that 40 years old, when is he eventually going to slow down here? Is that second year really going to get to him? Is he going to be the same Bartolo Colon even next year? So this is the most costly pitcher signing for the Mets since back in 2009 when they signed Oliver Perez, 3 years, $36 million. So it was a little bit of a leap for them and a big raise for Bartolo Colon, who just made $3 million last year.
All right, now in the meantime, the Mariners, since Friday and the agreement with Robbie Cano, a lot of chatter about them and what they might do. They acquired Logan Morrison from the Marlins today. They signed Corey Hart, a free agent, to a one-year deal. A couple first basemen, one of them might have to play the outfield. What do you think about getting a little protection around Cano?
Right, well, you need it. I mean, if you're going to sign a guy for $240 million like Robinson Cano, you're going to go all in and try to surround him with some talent. So you understand why Seattle did it. Some of these guys have some issues. They're not the best in the field. But I do like Corey Hart, and I think also with the Brewers losing Corey Hart, it opens up first base for them and maybe revive some of those Ike Davis, Lucas Duda discussions we'd heard about earlier in the offseason.
All right, now the Yankees have been asked a lot, Brian Cashman has, about why aren't you out there maybe trying to sign a free agent pitcher, a Matt Garza, an Irvin Santana, taking a look at some of these players. And Jack, bottom line, a lot of teams have looked at these pitchers, and we say the game is flush with cash, but nobody's spending it on them right now.
No, and Cashman said that today. It's a thin pitching market. These are some okay pitchers. They're guys who they'd be number 3s or number 4s in your rotation. You look at a guy like Arroyo, you'd sign him for the durability reason. Santana is a solid pitcher. Garza is a solid pitcher, but these aren't guys that blow you away. And I also think that part of the reason we're seeing this sluggishness is because the Tanaka situation is unresolved. There are teams who are interested in Tanaka. They're not going to put their money on one of these other pitchers until they know the Tanaka situation has been resolved. They place their bid if he does get posted. I think he's more attractive than any of those pitchers.